Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Hamilton Blanza. In this video, we will talk about 8 tips to help you thrive in your first year of marriage. Please watch this video vlog until the end and please support my channel by sharing this in any social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Consider subscribing if you are new here. Then, let's start. Marriage is hard, everyone, from Academy Award-winning actors to your hairstyle to the checkout clerk at Trader Joe's delight in telling newlyweds this. Of course, they rarely have a helpful answer for how to overcome the difficulties. Newly married couples get a lot of never go to bed angry and always tell the truth, and that's it. The first year of marriage is incredibly important for your future happiness. During the beginning of my own marriage, I spoke with a therapist or parents or relatives who referred to the first year as the wet cement year because it's the time when both members of a couple figure out how to live as partners without getting stuck, without developing bad habits that might trap them later. It's a time to establish good patterns and ways of being together that should continue for the rest of your marriage. When I get married, I hardly knew how to take care of myself, much less another person. How could my wife and I create a happy marriage from the start? How could we survive the first year and come out happier than we were the day we tied the knot? I was desperate to figure out how to be a good partner and how to successfully navigate the world as part of a pair without losing myself in the process. So, I set out the crowdsourced wisdom. Let's start with the number 1. Make your house a home. Siyempre, diba? Make your house a home. Create a space where the two of you actually want to spend time together. Danish woman though taught me how much this matters, and nung mother ko, ganun, sinabi nila, you never want your home to feel like an office or a hotel, that the two of you are just passing through. The woman I met bought delicious scented candles and soft blankets by the sackful and truly embraced the creation of a happy and cozy home where a newly couple could get away from the rest of the world. Mag-date pa rin sa bahay, parang gano'n. Then number 2, don't forget romance. Naturally, this advice came from the French. Keep your phone off the dinner table and don't forget how fun it can be to dress up. Avoid the temptation to spend all your time together in your sweatpants. And this advice goes both ways. Your partner should put in an effort to win you over again and again. That's number 2. And number 3, go easy on yourself. Not every day will be perfect or even good, and that has to be okay. Talk about the imperfections and the pain points. Don't beat yourselves up. Our old ones says marriage is a marathon, not a sprint. And some days will feel like an obstacle course where you have to carry your spouse up a mountain and through a pit of mud. Obsessing over whether you have a strong marriage or whether you're doing everything right are great ways to set yourself up for failure. I heard this over and over from the tribeswoman in our province from Tagaytay who said they heeded the advice from older women or their old ones like lolo, lola, or nanay or tatay to accept that they would not learn everything about how to be a wife or a husband in a day. It's a process. And number 4, give yourself permission to lean on your partner. Of course, you can take care of yourself, but one of the nice things about being married is that you don't have to shoulder life all on your own. Let your spouse take care of you once in a while. They were fiercely independent in their aspiration of achieving their creative goals and traveling the world alone. But they also didn't think twice about working part-time after having kids and letting their wife or husband take on the financial heavy lifting for a while. Number 5. Say thank you. Complaining about marriage is practically an Olympic sport in America. Women all over the world in literally every country called out American visitors as some of the worst offenders when it came to complaining about their marriage. Indian women living in small villages along the banks of this message that having unreasonable expectation for our spouse or comparing our relationship to others were surefire ways to feel unsatisfied. Instead, they encourage to practice gratitude, being truly thankful for the good things that our spouse bring to our relationship through regular verbal expressions of thanks. Pay attention to the great things your partner does instead of pointing out the negative. Even a small text messages saying thank you can go an incredibly long way. And that's number 5. And number 6, take care of yourself. The most sage advice I read came from an Orthodox Jewish wife and mother in Jerusalem. Raising 6 children, it's easy to lose yourself in a marriage, she told. It's easy to nurture your husband or your wife and your relationship and forget about nurturing yourself. Take the time off to reset, and your marriage will be better for you. Number 7. Keep having adventures. Post-wedding blues are totally normal. After all the excitement of the wedding, it's natural to feel a dip in your mood. But how can you keep the excitement in a marriage? Continue to have adventure with your spouse. Anthropologist and relationship expert Helen Fisher put it best when she wrote, the research shows that novelty, taking risks or trying something new can trigger the release or dopamine in the brain. I'm not just talking about novelty in the bedroom, although that would be a good start. You can get the same effect from sampling a new type of cuisine together or riding the roller coaster at an amusement park. If hindi na pandemic yun, or mag-ride kayo ng motorcycle, pwede. Sa amin kasi hindi pa pwede kasi buntis pa si Mrs. Keep learning, growing, and trying new things together. Yan, gala kayo. Huwag niyong wawalain yun. For number 8, realize the equality won't mean a 50-50 split all the time. This final lesson I learned from a stay-at-home dad in Sweden who had worked on a photography book documenting the lives of men taking government-supported parental leave. Balance in a marriage is not about a spreadsheet. It's about both partners feeling supported, the balance of who does what will ebb and flow, and the most important thing is to be conscious of how it changes. At the end of the day, the most important things I learned as a newlywed about surviving my own pretty hard first year of marriage is that your marriage is nothing like anyone else. What works for someone else may not work for you. Take heed of the advice and counsel of the people you love and trust, then construct your own path. You're in change of your own happily ever after. And that's for my own opinion. Thank you for watching, mga backlogs. Consider watching my other vlog. Then you can support this channel by sharing this to other social media platform like I've said before. And you can support this channel also by donating through Gcash. My Gcash number is 0915-266-2178. Like this video and see you in my next vlog. Salamat. Bye-bye.